Get ready for your shower. Okay. All right, stop, y'all. Y'all gonna eat up all the salad. Wait for your daddy to eat something. Then y'all can eat something. I only have one bite. All right. Go ahead. You've been eating before she got in. Take one. One more bite.
Don't eat it all up.
Eat it. It's too much, huh? Come on, Paris. Learn it on salad. Come, who's got a fork in the hallway? Somebody pick it up, Johnny.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah.
There we go. Back. That's the way.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Oh, my God.
A big hitter there. First down gain of 26 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, it's Brown. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hey.
Get in the weight room. Jack.
Look at me. Go.
He may try and run for this. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Check.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Now left side on the swing pass.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Watch 1264 week. That's me.
On first down, it's Brown. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Check 4. Sponge. No. 49. Check 5. Check 49. Hey, go.
This is Brown on the carry. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, set.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Watch 48. Watch 48. Ready up. Hey, here I come.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now a loose
Look at
football.
this.
Comes out.
Come on.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check safety, check safety. You go.
This is Barkley, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line.
Oh, come on, baby.
It didn't happen in this case.
It's a DB.
Bottled up.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd and 6. And that
Oh,
is
come on,
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They'll set up a throw. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Houston. 47 yards.
That should have been picked.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Come on, boys, come on. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 52. Watch safety creep. Watch safety. You're out. Safety's creeping.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Watch that. Blue dark quarters. Son, I got you, son. 24 is the mic. Here we go. Go. Go.
look to throw. This is caught. That one goes for 24 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll give it here to Brown. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there, with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Strong right.
On the run, it's Barkley. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. With it is Brown. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Around the NFL, second quarter down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
Check 99. Check. Yes. He's coming. We got double up. Showing it.
They'll run on 1st down. Brown. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there, as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch. Shoot. Ready. Go.
They'll run it here with Brown. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Push him back. Sit. Bud. Be ready. Be ready. Big game. Big game. Hayward. 24 is the mic. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
Oh, my God! This game, I'm starting to believe the simulate. Come on!
Having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or
I'm starting to believe the simulation
now
thing.
It's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Wow.
And his kick is absolutely.
Man, I don't mind losing. Come on, though. Don't do me like that.
Goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down
like,
to our
give me
that's
3
where we find our
points.
man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here, so it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done.
Now it's about
They're
to
going
make
their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Charlie. 24 is the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Into heavy
I
traffic,
know, I
and it's
shouldn't have threw it, but I'm
intercepted.
disappointed.
Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Garbage.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? we just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wentz. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Waiting!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run
Get about
pass
that
option.
play every time.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Let's go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw
Show
that
me
out
some
the
love,
I
baby.
think you are. I don't think that there's any
Show
way you
me
can
some
run back
love.
out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Tight dog. Go! Motion. Reset. Ready.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And
Where the face mask?
down at the 43. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Undercurrent. 66. Fully ride. Watch the shoot. 25. Check 25. Tighten up. Lock it. Tighten up. Check it.
A run here with Brown. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
61. Matchbox. Right. Alert 3. Kill. He's checking. Crash. And go.
On 2nd down now. Boom. And he is met in his tracks
Double
behind the
team.
line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
How?
Ready.
Double teamed him.
Check 37. Kill. Gone. Hey, turn it up. Shoot. Ready, go.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So it's his 3rd field goal now with the ball game, and they've needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up, because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Lucky. He's coming. Double up.
Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Check. 180. Go.
Watch the pass. Watch out.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
Come on, baby.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run past.
Own it, baby.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
We got this.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, it's Brown. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Crosby works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
Watch twitch. Switch. Hard. Under 10. 10. Yep, I got him. On me. Set, go.
Here's Brown. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Check 13. Check 13. Switch it.
They'll try the left side. Crosby. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Set, red, 560, orange. Let's go.
Oh, what was that?
Crosby.
Oh, thank you. They saved me.
Short of the first, but a
Woo!
marker
What
down.
the?
And that looked like
I thought that was a
clear face
fullback
mask to me.
dive. Oh my God, they threw the flip. I pressed the wrong damn play on that. Woo! Oh, they saved me.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a
Oh, that
first.
crayon paid off.
Say, chopper, chopper. Squeeze, get in there. Yep, it comes to me, it's me. Let's go.
This is Brown. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On 3rd down, Brown. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Daddy!
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he'll take
Good
it
play,
across the
Mika.
field to the 46-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
go. Here we go. 60 outlaw. Here we go.
They'll run on first down. It's Brown. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Turn off the lights.
Right back to Brown. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
You're going to use that timeout, bro. I don't know why I snapped the ball so quick. You next, Meech.
Ready, break. Let's go, D. Double time. 4 down.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Fletcher Cox, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. That's too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Low ball that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Wow.
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know
Look at this.
Left side.
I am terrible.
The dramatic score.
Oh my God. This nigga ran it and I couldn't get it. I am terrible. I don't even deserve to play the game.
And I can't wait to see how this one turns
That
out.
is just terrible.
Good with a PAT. And that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up
that
for
is
quite a finish. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott
that
on
is
the kick.
terrible.
This is taking about 7 yards.
Wow.
Deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25.
I can't believe I lost this game. No, I go do it. God, no!
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way now.
Check, check, check. See it. Orbit. 24 is the mic. Watch switch. 24 is the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant.
Oh, yeah.
Up past the 45 before being taken.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty.
Give it back.
And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Why would he do that? Why would he call this last game?
56 is the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get Check the backer, check the backer.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Lock it. Check four. Sponge.
On first down, Brown takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, this for the win.
I should have never gave that up.
This is right down the middle as he puts it through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th.